Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're continuing our story on the New World, following the exploits of bounty hunters who are actually streamers, broadcasting their missions live and bring death when the votes have been cast. If you're confused, go check out the previous video I dropped before this. Now, let's get into it. Imagine having breakfast with your father and finding out you're the most wanted man on the planet. That is how Kirby started his morning. And none of it was his fault. I mean, he only hacked the government, and this was a dystopian era. Of course he was going to die. But right now he had to move. Looking through his people, he saw his friends. They had apparently watched the show and saw his face all over it. They came to check on him. Well, his father was on go time. His father didn't trust nobody, and he was right because the house was surrounded. So his son listened to his father and they both left. Right now, right here, we see that Stella was having a conversation with her grandfather. He wanted her to kill this boy one way or another because she was supposed to take over and he needed to know she was trustworthy. All the soldiers here were just here for support. She was the star. She was the main character. So she made up her mind and stepped out of the car, putting on her helmet. It was time to do battle. Kirby's friends went to the back of the house and knocked on the door, but nobody answered. They were happy because they thought he escaped, but not yet. He would never leave like that. He had to leave with a bang, and that is when they heard the engines come on. Standing beside the garage door, the number one hunter was quick enough on his feet to dodge because a car was coming through. Kirby and his father were absolutely insane. Freaking insane. But the thing is, as he was busting out, he was about to crush Stella in front of her audience because this was being streamed live. And besides that, he was never going to do this. He didn't know her for too long, but the time he spent with her, yeah, they were memorable. So, before his father could crush her, he quickly grabbed the steering wheel and swerved away, causing them to crash. He opened the door and shouted to her, "Come with us, we can save you." But he couldn't even get the words out because he was shocked. The hunters here meant business. But Stella didn't give a damn what her grandfather said. She was her own person and she wasn't a killer. So she made a choice, opening fire on Maximus, knocking him out. She quit on the spot, on the live stream. She was him and nobody could touch her because she was basically the princess. So she took off her helmet and got in the car and told him to drive as fast as he freaking could. And he could drive fast, so he took off. When word got back to the president, he made everybody cover it up. He made everybody lie that his granddaughter was kidnapped, and everybody said okay, because their loyalty was to him. Their loyalty was to the money. When they finally got to a safe distance, he made her cover one eye and both of her ears because he knew the way they operated. He knew they were watching. And for those wondering how he knew, well, remember the number one hunter? Apparently, they used to be teammates on the same kill squad. So yes, his father is the shit too. When Kirby finally woke up, his father told him everything. He asked his father if he kidnapped her, but he made it clear no. She came in the car. She wanted to come with us. And so he stepped into the bathroom where she was hiding so nobody could track her and asked her a simple question. Why me? And she replied, I don't know. And they shared a moment in privacy, but they were never alone. Someone was always watching. And for now, yeah, he had to cut that shit out. As soon as she heard cut, she lost her cool. What? You want to cut into my brain? They had a full-blown argument in the bathroom, but his father made it clear there was no time. So she sat down and she let him cut into her brain. And it was easy because he was skilled enough to open her head, find the tracker. Using a machine, he used it to short-circuit the tracker. And now she was clean and clear. When she finally woke up, she wanted to leave. And she had to go get her cat. But he made it clear that his father said no. And she wasn't having this. Her life was shit now. The least you could do was help her get her freaking cat. And so they went, wearing the most ridiculous costumes ever. But as soon as they got to the apartment, someone was waiting with a gun pointed at her cat. She was pissed off. You are threatening my cat. She was surrounded. But that wasn't important. Right now, this guy made it clear that he wasn't her friend from the start. He was just doing it to get paid. Rich people do not deserve to have friends. Telling all of them to lay down on the ground, they did. They didn't want him to hurt the cat. But like I said, Kirby's father was on smoke. He had a grenade in his sleeve, and as soon as he got the opportunity, he let that shit rip, tossing it directly at the number one hunter, while Stella whipped out her blaster and told him, "Drop my goddamn cat." The hunter was quick on his feet though. Stretching out his hand, she grabbed onto the grenade. But that is when he realized this was a smoke bomb. He was laying down cover. Cover for Stella to get her cat, and cover for his kid to go get the bag for the cat, while he takes care of the hunter. The hunter couldn't hurt the princess. No. So he went for Kirby's father. But Kirby's father was on smoke too, because he had a bone to pick with this guy, punching him directly in his face, saying, "We were teammates. We fought for something." Dodging the blade attack, he gave him another uppercut directly in his jaw. But this guy was the number one hunter. He returned the punch, using his lightsaber to strike. But Kirby's father was quick. Not quick enough though, because as soon as he was airborne, he got slammed into the ground and got caught by the lightsaber. But he was still kicking even after he was punched through a wall. The sheer surprise allowed the cat to lash out and break free, while Kirby's father tried to break the Titan's grip. Kirby used an award to slam this dude in his head so hard he collapsed, catching the cat. But his father was inches away from death. Thankfully, Stella was a good shot. She took him down. Now, the battle was over. His father was okay, just minor cuts. Realizing they had to move, she decided to wipe the AI system who has been with her all this time, wiping its memory clean so they couldn't track where she was going. And as soon as the president found out, he lashed out. He was pissed off. First her father betrayed him, now her. Looking to his side, full of rage, he saw Kirby's friends, and he collected a blaster from one of his guards, unleashing a bullet directly at the middleman's head. I have never seen a more beautiful headshot in my life. This art is phenomenal. Trad Moore is absolutely crazy with a pen, and this guy is crazy with a blaster. Looking at the two friends, he made it clear, one of you will tell me where they're going to, and one of you will die. You pick. But it wasn't hard to know where they were going to, because right now they were fugitives from the whole nation. There was only one option. As she asked Kirby herself, "Where are we going to?" he made it clear, "We're leaving. We're leaving this godforsaken police state." Thank you for watching my video till the end. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification button. Peace.